Hello, and welcome to the Atlantic DeFi podcast. I am back with lighting, a better microphone, and the less crap that I had before. Yeah, I had visitors, so I couldn't host it from my usual place, but now I'm back, and we're gonna go with what we have right now. Today is August the 5th, 2015. It is 10 p.m. Atlantic Eastern Time. Atlantic Standard Time. Sorry about that. And we have Bitcoin at $113, 859 and 76 cents. Ethereum at $3,574 and 28 cents. BNB at $751.53 and Solana at 162.72. Fear and Greed Index, it is 52%. Bitcoin still leading 42, but not that much. Alt season seems to be coming. It hasn't come yet, but it seems to be coming because if you see here, the dominance of Bitcoin is not as hard as it used to be. And this is mainly because of Ethereum. And we're going to go with that. This is a crypto market cap of $3.71 trillion and a volume of 145 billion dollars. Now, let's go to this. Now, Sharpelink, which is a software firm, I guess that you would say, similar to what MicroStrategy. If you don't know, MicroStrategy started as a software company. And they did software that didn't work, and then they got into Bitcoin and they started being a crypto holding company, and they were a public company, so their stock skyrocketed. Sharplink is a gaming company, and it's trying kind of to do the same, and it's buying a lot of Ethereum, and that's what's driving the price of Ethereum up. They currently bought 300 million in Ethereum, and now they're one of the top institutional holder. So other than the Ethereum Foundation, I think Sharplink has the most Ethereum, or they're holding a lot of Ethereum. So that is something that people have to watch. Another thing that people have to watch is that Coinbase recently did a new API, and they are debuting a new feature for apps to become wallet. So what happens is this is embedded. So what's going to happen is that if you have a software, let's say like a chat application, which I'm working on a chat application myself with crypto capabilities, you can actually embed a Coinbase wallet most likely, and that could figure as some type of payment. Telegram has this with their Telegram wallet. If you have access to Telegram, and you can do USDC and Ethereum and transfer between Telegram wallets and do payments through there, and it's pretty seamless. So you could do that, and that's kind of the plan, but with the Coinbase wallet that is already part in the base application. That's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming that what they're trying to do is get more people to use their Coinbase wallet and use their protocol base, especially for stable coins, because that's what they're putting in this press note, that they think that this is going to be good for stable coin transfers. So I think the play is going to be that most people are going to use the base applications. It's seamless, the network, and it's free kind of, and you will also use the Coinbase wallet. Now, I do have to say Coinbase is a centralized platform. Do not think that the base protocol is decentralized, because it's not. So definitely that's something to watch and see who or what developers try to do with this, if they do anything, or if they're going to have some type of incentive to get developers to run this thing, but we'll see. But speaking of base, they had a 30-minute outage. So people couldn't do any type of transaction, just 30 minutes, which is not bad compared to change like Solana and others have done. Again, this is in the DeFi, so everything you see, I put the links there so you can actually see where I'm getting it from. So they briefly had a pause block nearly early Monday after 2 years of steady operation, which is great. Again, it's amazing, but again, because they're centralized, they have the ability to get a lot of computing power. Same as Binance at BNB. That's why people say BNB is not decentralized, because they have a lot of computing power. So all of the transactions that you get to do, it's probably in a centralized server that can process the blockchain. So again, this is just a theory, I don't know. I'm not there, but that's why probably they're able to do this, because they have a lot of computing power and they have a lot of money to get computing power. Instead of Bitcoin, that Bitcoin is run by people, right? So people are running nodes, and these are volunteers and just people that are running nodes all over the place, and other things like Ethereum as well. So these are people that are running their servers in different places around the world. BNB and Coinbase might not necessarily be that way. But again, for layer 2 that's been running for 2 years, it's been pretty good. Again, everything Solana at first had a bunch of outages. I don't know if you guys remember, if you haven't been in the crypto space for that long, but they did had a bunch of outages. But Base seems to be going good. And again, I tried it, and it's pretty seamless. And I think that's what most crypto newbies or people that are not into crypto, in order to play with it, I think Base is a very safe place to do so. So that's it for today. We're going to go in AtlanticDeFi.com, check out the newsletter. We're going to talk about Ghost Change this week, so stay tuned for that. So follow us on LinkedIn and our newsletter, or go to AtlanticDeFi.com. Peace.